next though, that's the problem. Hello, hopefully you guys can hear me. I thought we'd do something a little different, so you can really tell it's a little different because we've got a different camera angle and it's kind of a weird time of the day for us, but I'm doing some work in my planner and I just thought that maybe you guys would want to do some work with me because, sometimes it's just helpful having somebody else not necessarily working on the same thing as you, but doing some work while you're trying to get some work done. So that was kind of the general idea. If this is something that we like, then maybe we'll try and do it a bit more regularly. But we're trying it out for today. So as you can see, I am working in what I would call my R&D bujo. So research and development. This is just one that I got from the team at Archer and Olive, which was very nice of them to send it to me. And I do kind of like content related stuff in here. So things like the ideas videos that I have for teaching related layouts, and the ones that I had for mental health related layout ideas. And that's what I'm working on today. I'm working on the ones that are going to be coming out in the part 2 of that mental health video that we put out at some point a little while ago. I was intending on working on them earlier, but it didn't really happen. So I'm getting them done. I'm up to, page number 13 out of 26? I say page number. I really mean idea number. Let's see if I can bring up my list. Where is it? Yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9-ish pages left to make for this. And hopefully, we can get that done today together, all the good things. Hello to everybody who is saying hi in the chat. Oh, I must note that I've got top chat turned on. We need to change that to live chat so we don't miss anybody's chat comments. Yes, I think that mental health is a pretty timely topic. I mean, is it September Suicide Prevention Month, I think, from memory? So, getting these layouts done today so that I can film and edit the video for that release that should be on Sunday. So you guys will get to see all of the different ideas then. But yes. So at the moment I'm working on a done list. And the thing with lists is that oftentimes when I write a list, it's just gonna be like, unsurprisingly, a list. But I do try and make it so that the layouts of these things are a little bit more interesting on these idea videos. But we'll see if I can find a layout idea for it that's a little bit more exciting. I also sincerely hope that this is flipped the right way around for you, because on my end it's reversed, so all of the text is backwards, which is, I don't know, something. Let's go see. So after the done list, we're going to be making opened up way too many things, and now it's really hard to find anything. Alrighty, a let it go list. So that one's probably going to be on the next page. So we're just going to have this entire space for the done list, which means I might do a bit of decoration in the bottom, fill up some space, because we don't really need to have just one idea take up half the page and just be a list of ideas. I've been using all of the materials that came as part of, I think it was the March accessories box from Archer and Olive. So just trying to use up some of my stash while I do these kind of things. There we go. We might put a little decoration in the corner there. That might be kind of cute. Nice. Yeah, 4 a.m. for you. Wow, no, thank you. It is almost 2 p.m. here. 2 p.m. on the 2nd of September. So well and truly September for me. Okay. Put a little sticker in the corner. Just putting some decoration down, make it look a little bit cute. I did, of course, manage to rip the sticker when getting it off the backing, but the nice thing is that because I'm not going to be using these, it's okay if they're not perfect. I mean, it's always okay that they're not perfect, but So, done list. I'm really super into having these highlight lines. I use them pretty consistently in all of my setups nowadays. I just think they're you know, adds a bit of visual interest. And I'm slowly getting better at maintaining the straightness of the lines so that they don't bother me. I do also think that the nice part about live videos is that you guys kind of get to see how long it actually takes me to do things. Because it's all good and well, like, you know, in my videos where I try and tell you guys, oh, you know, this took X number of minutes, but it can be hard to appreciate how slow sometimes I actually have to go with writing stuff out. There we go. So we'll just put some dots in here, why not? That looks pretty cute. And we'll measure it up so that it makes sense. I love these dot markers. I know I say that like every video, but they're awesome. And I'm actually just put an order in for the new colors that they came out with, and I'm very excited to get my hands on them. I mean, they won't be here for a hot minute, but I'm still excited. There we go. 7 p.m. in your area, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Oof. Yeah, it was a nice surprise. Hey, it's just something a little different, you know, because I was kind of thinking about it the other day. Because I had my mate over. Her name's Monica, and she's a gem. And you might have seen her in some of our streams before. But she was talking about the idea of like Pomodoro productivity streams that people do sometimes. Where, you know, they'll set like a 20-minute timer and work for 20 minutes and then have like 10 minutes of conversation, or sometimes get a little off track and end up doing a bit more than that. But I thought that maybe if there was interest in it, you know, kind of like a plan with me that's actually a plan with me, as opposed to, you know, a 15-minute video that's really super sped up of me setting up my journal, it might just be kind of nice, you know, hang out with like-minded people, chill, do some work in our planners. Alrighty, so done list. There we go. So every so often, because again, these are just ideas, I do like to write little kind of descriptions in for some of the pages, in part to jog my memory as to what I was thinking about when I put it down, but also so that when we've got, you know, the top-down view and people can see the different layout ideas, they can have a little read and see kind of what I meant by it. Yeah, new dot marker colors. They came out with a highlighter set and a like a smoky colored set. I think it's more like kind of subdued kind of colors. So write up things you've done or accomplished on a regular day. What are some kind of things that we can say that we accomplish in our little examples list? We can say that, like, is it hung the washing or hanged the washing? I'm gonna write hanged. Washing. We can say maybe this person did a kitchen clean. Good for them. That's Vogel's job. Maybe this person, because yeah, I do try and populate parts of the layout like with some kind of examples so that people can kind of see how, in theory, you might fill it in. I'm gonna put little tick marks with it too, because why not? And we're gonna think of 3 more things that this person hypothetically did for their done list. People are hanged, washing is hung. Well, that's really awkward. Possibly not the best use of terminology for this ideas video. Oh well. And some people are hung. Yeah. Wah, wah. Let's see. They could have done... I can't not think of things that are like chore related, which is problematic, but I'm going to say made the bed. That is good. Made the bed. And maybe we could like filed papers. Good for them. And something to do with a creative project? Set up Cricut. Cricut. I'll get there one day. One day I will set up my Cricut. Not today. Ooh, meal prep. Yeah, cooked meals. Nice. Yep. Productive self-care. Yep, I think that self-care is productive. We'll put that in. You guys have much better ideas than me. See, this is the nice part about doing it together. You guys can be my idea generation team. Sent mail. Nice. Excellent. I know, right? Bogle. He's just in the back. Like, he's in the other room. He's at work at the moment. So that's why we're being kind of chill and kind of quiet. The Cricut. Yeah, the Cricut is going to be, like, problematic. Ooh, paid your car. Nice. There we go. I'm going to put paid bills, too. Excellent. So that's, like, a little kind of example of how I can fill it in. Ooh, I want to put water plants in, too. Because I am the worst at remembering to water my plants. Which is why I have succulents, but then it's problematic because, like, I then water them too much because I worry that I'm not watering them enough. Yeah. Let's see. Flipping over. Oh, okay. We need to trim the corner here. So, like, with the washi tape that I put at the top of the pages, I like to trim the corners off using my corner rounder just because then I don't have to fiddle around with scissors. Like, ugh. So, where is my corner rounder? There we go. So, just feed in there. Boom. Done. That was probably really loud. I apologize. I just realized that the microphone is, like, right next to where I did that. Yeah, I'm glad that you caught a live. Yeah, it's nice to be able to do them at different times of day so that then, you know, different groups of people can come along and hang out with us, which is cool. All right, so that's looking not too bad. We'll flip over. Made my phone cricket sounds. Yeah, I know, right? See, I always have my phone on not do not disturb, just like silent. So mine's always just on vibrate. But the problem is, and I don't know when this happened or how it happened, but my ringer, like when you get a call, the vibration pattern for it changed, and now it goes and that's it, and it's done. And I'm just like, excuse me, who is going to be able to feel that? Like, how is that going to work? Oh, you have to did, but oh well, thank you for being here for the little bit that you could be. It was a pleasure to have you with us. What kind of setups am I doing? I am just working in my R&D bujo, so like research and development, which is where I just kind of make idea spreads, usually for videos, that kind of thing. That's what I'm setting up today. Alrighty, so we can cross off the do list. Where's my list? I've already lost my list again. Oh no. There we go. Okay. The done list is done. And now we're on to the let it go, or what I'm going to effectively call the fuck it bucket list. Yeah. Yeah, no, the live was very impromptu. I was kind of thinking about it at about 12 my time. It's now 2 my time, and I'm like, heck, why not? Let's do it. There we go. So, what did I literally just say this was called? This is going to be the let it go. Let it go. Or the fuck it bucket list. If you guys have any ideas of things that we could put into the fuck it bucket list, I'm probably going to set up like 9 boxes, maybe? 9 things that our hypothetical person has to let go of. Let's see, I'll flip through all of these pages to try and find. Okay, so I only managed to fit 6 on here. But I could probably trim some of these down, because I think it would be nice to have 9. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for this one, I'm going to be using, I've got this sticker roll, but there are these little offcuts of the stickers that I kind of have been saving, and I don't know why, because I'm not going to use like that much of the sticker. I should really just get rid of it, but there we go. So I'm going to use like these ones and make little panels that I can write the Fuck It Bucket items on. Not the ones with the borders, just the like green ones. I need to find a way to put these on here that's reasonable. Okay, we're going to take off the washi because I'm just not going to use it, which is fine. I've got plenty of washi. It'll be okay. I'll take these little pieces off as well. Aw, thank you for the reminder, Caroline. Is it Caroline or Carolyn? Because in my mind it's Caroline, but then the Lynn, like L-Y-N, kind of might be Lynn. And now I've got Sweet Caroline stuck in my head. Somebody left a comment the other day, like literally yesterday, saying that they had watched a live video and then gotten Country Road stuck in their head, and then I had Country Road stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Such a mission. There we go. So I'm just going to pull off the ones I want and kind of put them at the start so that I can trim them all down together, if possible. That's one. Thank you, Speedy. I hope you're well too. 2, 3. Yeah, country road, take me home. So, but the best part is like I don't actually know enough of the lyrics of that song, so I can only sing like a little bit of it on repeat, like over and over again. So, intrusive thoughts, excellent idea for the Fuck It Bucket list. If you guys have ideas for the Fuck It Bucket list, tag me in your comment, because it means it'll stand out, and then I'll say it. Intrusive thoughts, though, that can totally go on the list. Okay, this one I'm keeping because it's cute. You can stay over here. There you go. Damn it. I'm gonna get it in my head. It's okay. Do you guys ever have like, what is like the song that gets stuck in your head? Or like, especially like songs that are from a while ago, because ones that are more recent, you know, they get stuck in your head because they're like constantly on the radio or something like that. But there's this one song that I think like Nikki Webster or something sang at the 2000 Olympics or something like that. Like, I can't even remember what it's called, like something about Under the Southern Skies or something like that. Okay, not Strawberry Kisses, because she did not sing that at the Olympics. But and she sang it at the Olympic ceremony, one of them or something. And I get that stuck in my head so often. It might not even have been her. It might have been like Delta Goodrum or something like that. Bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I've come to the conclusion that I really like spelling songs, like songs where they spell a word, like what, I-N-D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Do you know what that means? Yep. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got 3 of that one. We're gonna have 3 of each, effectively. I know that moving them along the sticker roll is really not like, you know, maybe the best use of my time, but it's what we're doing, so that's just fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've got 3 of that one. I've got 2 of those 2, so I need another 1 of each of those. Might just take you off again. There we go. Use this sticker to pick up other pieces of sticker. We Like to Party by the Venga Boys. Excellent. Oh, worrying what others think. Yep, we're going to put that on the list too. Excellent. Which one was I looking for? Because I kind of like, because the sticker roll here alternates between all of the different designs, I kind of used some more than others, so I've got them all sporadically placed throughout here. Oh, careful. Don't hurt your stickers. There we go. Yeah, hard to tag on an iPad. Yeah, that's not easy. It is much easier on a computer because at least I don't know if it happens on the iPad or if it happens on a phone or whatever. When you start typing somebody's name that you're tagging, it'll come up as like a little bubble that you can click on, which is quite nice. Okay, so we've got 3 of those and 3 of those. Excellent. Now I can get rid of this guy. No, the full notebooks, they don't have the I think they call them the belly band, which I don't like the name of, so I don't call them that. I just call them the paper band. But yeah, no, they got rid of the paper bands. What they said about that was like environmental footprint kind of thing. Like there wasn't much of a need for them. So I don't think you guys can see it, but let's see if I can tilt you up. You can see them over there. All their belly bands are gone. There we go. I'll put you guys down again. Nice and gentle like. But yeah, gotten rid of those. Alrighty, if you are hydrating today, if you are taking your water, this is your reminder to have a swig. My water for today comes in the form of Coke Zero, as it always does. There we go. Okay, so in terms of the sizing of these, I think that they need to be at maximum 4 centimeters across, and they are 4.5. Swinging away on your H2O. There we go. And are they the same dimensions both ways? So they're 4.5 this way, and they are 4.5 that way. Okay, so however we cut it, we are going to end up cutting part of a design off, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm wondering if I actually don't just like stick them down and then trim with like my craft knife. That might just be easier than trying to cut them before I stick them down, because at least if they're stuck down, I can just like slice through the sticker lightly. Where is my craft knife? Where is my insert item here? Is my office slogan, like constantly saying that. I do have to go turn the heater off though, because it is getting very warm. I'll be right back. Beep. Yeah, this is the ring that Jess doesn't wear very often. Yeah, I don't know. Can you guys see it? My engagement ring. It's yeah. I think that it's showing up, kinda. Yeah. That is the ring that Jess doesn't wear very often. She's decided that her gift to Vogel for our anniversary was actually wearing her ring. Because we weren't really doing gifts. Though my other gift to Vogel was asking people to go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Which I had a link for it on It is beautiful. Thank you. He did such a good job because like I'm a fussy bish. And so he did a really good job picking out something that I would actually like. And then how do I repay him? I don't wear it. So rude. Oh, I don't think I cut through that one enough. It's kind of awkward cutting through things on this angle. Yeah, we're going to need to do that one again. Okay. No, you could just turn your notebook, Jess. That'd be a really sensible idea. No, we don't want sensible ideas. Let's go make poor decisions. Or whatever the reel/TikTok sound is. I know I need to make reels. I just don't want to. Have we picked a date? I mean, I wanted it to be, what is it, April 25th? Because it's the perfect date, but the problem with that is that it is a public holiday in Australia and New Zealand. So if I pick that date, then I'm gonna have an issue with actually being able to. Oh, do I want these two next to each other? I mean, they're gonna have to be next to each other at some point, so might as well put it in the first line. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. A promise ring. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, yeah, from Miss Congeniality. You guys get it. So I wanted it to be that date, but it's a public holiday, which means that everything would be like way more expensive to actually have it on that date. So it's probably not going to happen on that date. But I'm like very big on the idea of like memifying my wedding. Like for no reason. Like I want the donut wall that says something about holy matrimony. Like that'd just be cute. There we go. This was a good idea because then they're the right size, but they're still cute. Yeah, it's Anzac Day. There we go. Yeah, I'll have it on 420. See, I can do that. That'd be great. I also have like, we don't seem to have a super lot of wedding places near us that are, I don't know, quite what we want, effectively. Like, not that we really have a vision in mind or anything like that, but there are just some things like from our conversations, because we're not very far down the planning rabbit hole or anything. From our conversations about it, there are some things that we kind of both decided like that would be nice. And to actually find a place that does that, you're gonna have to probably look outside of Wellington. So yeah, Harry Potter wedding. That's what my mate is having. My friend Scotty, his Harry Potter wedding is in, I know what day it's gonna be. No, February next year. And so his mum is making the wedding party like cloaks, like Harry Potter cloaks, and then we're gonna come dressed as if we're like Harry Potter school. Get out, Hogwarts students. Harry Potter school. I have shamed myself and my family with one comment. Ice hockey rink. Oh, that'd be awesome. So with the sticking down of these ones, I want to have it so that it's like offset, so that they kind of like are different each time. The thing is, I'm probably going to end up with like bands of it. I could do like 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, but then that one will be diagonally through. So there's no way around it, effectively. Like, it is what it is. I am kind of trying to make it so that I don't end up with the greenery in the same place every single time. 3, 4. Okay. There we go. Yay! You made it to a live! It's good to have you here. Because I think, yeah, like I said, it's just nice because now as this is my thing, I can be a bit more flexible in what time we do these things, and maybe, you know, do a couple more of them, because the nice part is like, it's like, you know, not that much extra effort on my part. Like I was literally just sitting here just setting this up. I've been doing it all day because these things take time. But it's just, you know, another opportunity to interact with you guys and have some planner time together, which is cool. Okay, I don't want to put this one down yet. I actually want to put down this one so that I can get this guy in a corner that makes sense. I think he's going to have to go over here. If I'm going with that whole trying to kind of make them so that they're not all in the same place. Because if I put them over here, then we have those two together and they're like right next to each other. Like, I don't mind if this guy has the leaves in the corner, which I'm probably going to end up doing because then I feel like it'll balance it better. I don't know. How does it feel not having to get up early and go to work? Oh my god, I can't even lie. It's like amazing. Like, it's because that's the thing. I'm not a morning person. I don't operate well or like function very well until about 9 o'clock anyways. Like, I get up pretty consistently. I wake up at like 8. But that was not what I was doing when I was a teacher. It just was not the business. So yes, I am very happy to be working for myself and to being able to pick my own schedule. Because there's the thing, like, I'll work until like 9, 10, 11 o'clock, but I don't want to start before like 9. Yeah, no, I'm not teaching anymore, Amy. I resigned from my teaching position last term, so at the end of term 2 for me, so like start of July kind of a thing. I had my last teaching day at my school. And actually, the vlog for that's coming out tomorrow. I think my last teaching day. I know I said I was going to do it the other way around, but I think that this is going to be better because otherwise it's, I think, kind of weirdly, like it'd be that and then either the same or mirrored, and I think it just makes more sense here. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I'm not actually using this layout, but I still want it to look nice for the video, you know? I do try to make sure that when I'm making these idea layouts, they actually do look halfway decent. So I want to give people an idea of what they could actually set it up like. Let's see. Thanks for being here, Deb. There we go. Yes, the first of the decorum of Debs. She's part of the fleet. Let's see. There we go. That looks cute. I'm happy with that. And I'm still on board with the idea of doing 9. 9 is what I meant. I think I'm gonna put down, because okay, 1, 2, 3, which means you are gonna be the green one, and you're the one that's gonna end up with the leaves in the weird places. So we'll put you in this corner. Otherwise, we'll have too much greenery in one spot. And I say too much greenery. Literally every single sticker is green. Calm down. There we go. Can't get fully functional spread until around 10. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I think that, like, in theory, because obviously, like, I did it for several years. I can. I just don't want to. Ever. Yeah. But yes, very much enjoying being able to pick my own routine. I don't think I am the best boss yet. And I think that I certainly have some not work ethic, because my work ethic is fine. Like, I'll put that out. My work ethic is fine. What I have issues with is, like, just doing one task, which is why this is so helpful, because you guys are effectively like my accountability partners, right? If I start doing something else, you'll be like, Jess, the heck, get back into the journal. But when I'm doing things for myself, you know, quote, being my own boss, I will get started on one thing and then get distracted, be like, oh, I should really check that thing. Like as an example, I had a thought when I was coming back to my desk before. I was like, okay, I really need to update my wish list with an item, like some item, I can't remember. So I'm like, oh, excellent. So I got out my journal to update my wish list. I'm like, that's fine. Then I opened my phone to actually start updating with other items on the wish list. And instead of opening up Messenger, where I need to, like, which is where I like send messages to myself to do things, of course I opened up my phone, so I opened up Instagram. So then I'm like, oh, well, I'll just check the messages that are here. Like, I might as well reply to these people. And then one of the messages was talking about Stationery Pal. And so, of course, then I was on the Stationery Pal website. And then I was like, oh, I really want to get these pens, but if I'm going to put in an order, I should really check if there's anything else I need. And then I was just like, get sucked down into the rabbit hole of checking those things out. And I'm like, oh, actually, I really need to do a pen swatch page. And I'm like, what? No. And by this point, 20 minutes has passed when it was only supposed to be like a 2-minute exercise or task. I'm like, no, we need to get set on one task and just do the task. And then when it's done, move on to something else. Like, okay, as another example, because why not? I have, this tendency to like start doing things and not finishing them. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. Do you guys remember me talking about the secret project? I don't remember if that was last year or the year before, but the secret project is I started working on that whichever year it was like towards the start of the year. And I was like, oh, I'm really excited about this. This is gonna be really great, rah, 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 kind of thing. And like I was excited about it, and it was gonna be really great, but it never ended up coming to fruition. But I was gonna launch a website either last year or the year before, whenever it was. And like I got the site kind of like mainly set up, like it had the scaffold there, and I do this. I like throw money at something so that I think that I'm actually going to use it, and then it just doesn't work out. So I like paid for my domain and paid for my hosting and paid for like a template thing that I could use to set this up, and then just like never ended up actually finishing it off. Do you want kids? Great question. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I think up until like very recently in my life, I've been very much like, nah, I'm good. Like, especially with being a teacher, there was like no way that I could be a teacher and also have my own kids, because I would feel like I would give all of my kids at school the kind of best of myself, because that's the kind of person I like to try and be. Like, you know, I want to be valuable, and I want to be helpful. So I feel like if I had kids and I was a teacher, I'd end up giving my kids at school the best version of me, and then I'd come home and the kids that like are mine wouldn't get the best version of me. So I always said that if I was going to have kids, I wasn't going to be able to be a teacher at the same time. But I'm not a teacher anymore now. So I don't know. I'm also selfish though, and I'm selfish with my time, and I want to be able to spend my time the way I like it. So yeah, no immediate plans, but we will see. I feel like I got off track on what I was thinking about. Yeah, I know, right? You pay for the workout app or whatever because you're like, now as I paid for it, you know, I have the incentive, I'm going to use it. And then you just don't. And you're like, cool, that was an expensive lesson that not even paying for, you know, an exercise accountability thing is gonna help me with my exercise. Yeah, many online orders later. Oh my gosh. Yeah, swallow the frog. I mean, I totally stand by swallow the frog because I think it works super, super well. Like that idea of whatever the task is that you really don't want to do, you should just do it first. So at the start of the year, when I was very much like, we are going to be doing our monthly challenges, we're going to really get into it. So my monthly challenge at the start of the year was daily exercise. And if I did it first thing when I got up, it would happen like consistently. And you know, I was getting into a pretty good routine, good place with that. And then the challenge finished, and then I started school, and then doing exercise in the morning as a non-morning person who already had to get up early just wasn't going to happen. So haven't really done any exercise since then. Yeah, I think it's one of those things. You can either start with the hardest task and get that out of the way, and then feel really accomplished from that, or you can build yourself up with smaller tasks, you know, like do the tiny things first as a way of building momentum. And it really just depends on how it works for you. Like, you know, whichever is going to be more motivating to you is the one we should go with. How did I get here? How did I get to this point? I know I was talking about something else. Oh yeah, being a bad boss. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't necessarily hold myself accountable very well, but hey, if you need the reminder, you should have some water. Again, my water comes in the form of Coke Zero, but you know, at least I'm drinking something, right? Question mark? I don't think that's the case, but yeah, if it takes 5 minutes, then just do it. It's also a good one. Yeah, here we go. So I want to start looking into doing more with time blocking and task batching and stuff like that. And I think I'm getting slowly better at it. Like the other day I filmed, what was it, like 4 journal review videos so that I just have to edit them and then I can put them out. Okay, we're actually on to the part of filling in the things for the let it go / fuck it bucket list. So if there was ever a more timely time to remind me of the things we were going to put on here, there wouldn't be. It's now. Jump into the chat. Let me know. What should we add to the fuck it bucket list? What are some things that our hypothetical person can let go of for more like just mental peace or mental clarity, just like feeling better in their mind hole? I need to find my pen. Seriously, where did it go? There we go. It's white. It blends. There we go. Give it a good shake. I like pen shaking ASMR. There we go. Comparing ourselves to others. I'm going to put that here. Go. There we go. And worrying about others' opinions. If we had spelled that, that'd be good. But again, it's alright because this is just an example. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Simple bullshit. There we go. And let's see. Reading toxic relationships. Yeah. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Here. I'm gonna write toxic relations because somebody didn't put that far enough over. But that's okay. They will forgive themselves. There we go. Yeah, unless they're paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind. Yes, I quite like that line. I think that one's pretty good. There we go. I'm gonna put down not feeling my feelings. Which I rope into that whole like it's okay not to be okay idea. I think that like is related. You're allowed to feel things. Let's see. Let's see. Reading. Guilt. Yeah. I'm right. Feeling guilty. Probably need to actually prime the pen a bit more, but I'm not going to do that yet. I was actually thinking about that the other day. Like, we talk about the idea of like guilty pleasures kind of a thing. And I'm like, nah, I don't feel very guilty about most of my pleasures. I'm just going to enjoy it. Refusing to ask for help. Oh my gosh, yes. Hello. No, I do need to prime the pen though. There we go. That's pretty good. There we go. I think I need to do a bit more shaking of this pen because it's been sitting in the box for a while. Yeah, mom guilt, wife guilt, exercise guilt, whatever guilt, all the guilt. We're gonna let go of that and put that in the fuck it bucket. Nice. Let's see. Just like beating myself up. Like, go. And one more. And apologies if I missed one of the ones you guys said. I know that we've talked about it previously. I'm just really bad at keeping up with the chat. Let's see. Scrolling back. Because I know there was one from before that we were talking about. Oh dear. I'm gonna go put in some hearts while I think about this. You can add in little decorations. Yeah. I've just decided that all of them get little hearts now. I was only going to put it in a couple, but now like everything gets a heart. There's a little self-love space. My mental health doesn't control me. Yeah. Need to. Of course, I decided to do all of these ones before that one. And I'm right-handed, so I need to lean on all of these to write in that one. So I have to wait now. See, I need some forethought here. There we go. So it's like, I think we're dry. I like the idea of that, like, overworking. Yes. Oof. There we go. We're gonna put that in. But yeah, it's 100% on the idea of things that you can't control. Because, like, I'm very big onto that idea of, like, you need to worry about your own tasks, quote, quote, which I can't remember who said it. But it's that idea that we spend a lot of time concerning ourselves with the things that are outside of our own control rather than worrying about, like, our own tasks, things that are for us. I need to resource my pen because I didn't do a very good job of it. Also, there's dried ink in the nib. I don't think you can see it, but it's there, being nasty. It's a dangerous game you're playing here, Jess, by priming your pen on the page you're working on. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. We're working. There we go. I do like ing words because you can just drop the G if you run out of space. There. So this is what our hypothetical person has to let go of. I'm gonna let go of some stuff. Put all the hearts on. So that they know that it's okay to let go of these things. It's coming from a place of just loving yourself right. There we go. Cute. Love that. Why do some of the A&O notebooks that have the notebook seam dent, like the Globetrotter and Vintage, and some do not, the B5 Lighthouse notebook? So this is a new thing. With the new fall launch, that is what has happened effectively. They have only recently come out with that kind of indent you have that kind of makes it almost more like a book, like a book. And I think that's what they've said they're going to be going with moving forward. So that it's a new development. Michelle B probably said something like that, but I'm pretty sure it was Ali Abdal that I was listening to, and he was quoting somebody else, but I don't remember who he was quoting. Yeah, it's like a Snickers vein. Yeah, no, I had one of the new notebooks, but I have given it to somebody else, so I can't see it anymore. Okay, so that is our let it go list. Let's see, what was the next layout we had to do? I say had to do as if it's like a giant chore. Like, calm down. Language is important. Let's use the right terminology. We can get rid of that. We don't need that one. So then when I open up my list, it'll actually just be the one I want. So we have a let it go list is done. And now we can go on to the next space, which is going to be called the rant space. Rant sounds odd now. Rant space, also known as the rage page. I don't remember who said rage page, or if I came up with that myself. I can't remember, but I love it. I don't notice it and honestly very shook about it after the faux leather thing. Yeah, no, that's it's interesting when businesses change something that, like, you know, you thought was kind of like the staple or the way it was. It's like when Scribbles That Matter kept changing their paper, and you're just like, stop. Like, what are you doing? Rage page. Alrighty. I don't even know how to draw this out. A vein on the spine. Alrighty. We need to get angry about something. We'll put it in the little box though, so that then the rage is contained. It contain the rage. There we go. People not doing things for themselves? Yeah. As per my last email. Oh dear. Or you know what actually genuinely pisses me off is when you send somebody an email and, like, you know, especially when you work in a place where your email address is your name, and then you send them an email and they respond and they spelt your name wrong. I'm like, 1, it was in the signature line. 2, it's in the email address. What are you doing? People taking forever to turn in traffic. Yeah, we'll just put like all of the things we're angry about here. We're gonna need a dot list. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, we're getting mad. People not indicating. Slow drivers. Non-tippers, yep. Teenagers. Rude customers for sure. Like, especially when it's just like not necessary. Not to say that it's like ever necessary to be rude, but I mean, like, sometimes you can understand where like somebody's coming from with like they get to a certain level of frustration. But when you come in rude off the bat, like, stop. Meetings that should have been an email, yes. Can't spell good. There you go. More. Yeah. Put little dots down. There we go. Ah. See? So much to be annoyed about. Let's see. Men leaving the toilet seat up. Yeah. See, okay. I have a question about this. So when people say leaving the toilet seat up, do you mean just the top lid? Or do you mean the top and bottom lid? Or, like, if they put the bottom lid down, is that sufficient? Or do they need to put both down? Because I have some opinions about that. Said it, but you love the colors. Yeah, it's a nice pack of colors. Like, I like the greens altogether. I think I probably could have picked a better green pen. but I think it's still quite nice. Too much pressure on the bidet and accidentally power washing your butt. Oh my god. No, that's so bad. As long as the bottom is down so you don't fall in, you're happy. Fair. Yeah, no, yeah, we need a poll about this. This is obviously an important enough thing to require a poll for. So we're gonna type it out. So let's see. When we say toilet seat down, we mean ... just the bottom lid or and top lid. There we go. There we go. We have an official poll now, which if you're on the computer should be at the top. It's blue, something like that. Yeah. You smell there are molecules in your nose. Exactly. It's just not pleasant. Here we go. So when we say put the toilet seat down, do we mean just the bottom lid, bottom and top lid? Or, of course, we also have the option, my toilet has no lid. That is fine too. I mean, I've never met a toilet. Yeah, like we have at length conversations here. I've never met a toilet without a lid, unless it's one of the ones that's like in those kind of cheap bathrooms that you sometimes get at like parks and stuff like that, where it's just like a metal bowl kind of thing, but I don't often use them. Let's see. Not putting the toilet seat down. There we go. My toilet has no lid. I don't know, maybe. They might. We have at least 3% of the votes for that, which I assume is like one person. That's fine. I come in and we're talking about toilets. Yes, this is an in-depth need to know conversation about toilet preferences. Lily, you're not allowed to make me laugh when I'm trying to drink. It's illegal. Oh dear. Alrighty, I need to scroll up and find some more of these things that you guys are raging about. Promise breakers, yep. Or people who just lie for no reason. Like I have one associate who lies for essentially no reason. It's just especially when they're lies that are like really easy to check if they're a lie. I'm like, what's the point? Like, absolutely not necessary. Promise breakers and liars. There we go. Yeah. There we go. So there is a slight majority for bottom and top, it seems, but we have a good solid camp of just the bottom. I'm personally team bottom and top because depending on the toilet you're going to, like if the flush is aggressive, I don't want water from the toilet splashing out onto like the floor or whatever else is around. Like that just doesn't seem very pleasant to me. So I'm very much team like both go down, but shrug. When my child doesn't stay up past bedtime. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Da, 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 da. Let's see. People who drive with dogs in the back of their trucks. I'm always kind of worried, eh? Just like bad pet owners. People who chew loudly. Or with their mouth open and you can hear it and it's like you sound like a cow chewing on a cud and nobody wants to hear that. uh, with there. There we go. We made it fit. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. Put it away. And just like, yeah, rage page needs to be, yeah, for sure. This is only an idea though. That's why it's little. I mean, the general idea with the rage page is that you'd probably be like kind of journaling about one thing in particular. Yeah, unsolicited dick pics. We'll put that in. That makes sense. There we go. Done. So yeah, the idea would be that like you'd have one space to kind of like get all of your thoughts out onto the paper. And the nice part is that then once it's on the page, you can kind of look at it from an objective distance kind of a thing. You know, are my feelings here warranted, or am I possibly like overreacting or getting like, you know, too personally victimized by something that wasn't necessarily personal or whatever. But we have also just taken it to be like, this is the shit that pisses me off. A super aesthetic rage page. I know. I want to have like little green angry emoji stickers, like grr. Excellent. Alrighty, we are ending the poll. Good job on the poll team. So 54% of people have said that the bottom and top lid is what they mean, and 44% of people have said that it's just the bottom lid. We have a strong 3% of my toilet has no lid. There we go. Yeah, tiny rage page. Because again, it's just an idea. This isn't my actual one, even if we've filled it with things that actually do bother me. 3% psychos confirmed. This is your timely reminder. If you're drinking some water, you should have a sip. Tink. Cheers. We have like Pomodoro water. Every 20 minutes, I'll give you a water reminder. Alrighty. So, up next, we have, because again, I said I was going to be here until I finished all my pages. Or at least until like dinner time or whatever. So we have our rage page or our rant space. Our next one, our next idea are therapy notes. Nice. Tink. Do I want to put washi on this page? I think I might put some down the side or something like that. There we go. So it's going to annoy you that the percentages don't add up, don't they? 53, 43, 2. No, they don't. That's a little weird. Like, you know, 2% abstained from the vote. There we go. Nice and easy. All right. So we're going to stick some washi down first. What washi do I feel like? Because this is the set of washis that came with the kit. I need to minimize the page here so I can actually see what you see. So this is the set of washis that we've got. I don't know. Can we see those? Do they show up? Or is it like, I'm not a beauty vlogger and it's not focusing, but hopefully you guys can see them kind of. So of these ones, I find that I gravitate towards these three the most. And this one I don't really like because it's just kind of like a more dull color. It's just not as nice. Do I need to hold it like here? I don't know. You guys hopefully get the idea though. So it's like these three are the ones that I like. This one is the one that I don't like as much. But he does technically match with the green boxes we have here. Yeah, this is the March Florals kit, I believe. Because, yeah, it wouldn't have been the other one. So yeah, March Florals kit. The fib washi into the fucking bucket. Let's see. This one actually, like, I don't know, the rolls were a decent size, I thought, like, on this one. I've used a fair bit of them now, so there's not as much left anywho. Let's see, do I have a washi around here somewhere? I mean, I do. I just couldn't be bothered getting up and being lazy. So I think that I'm going to go with, let's see, which ones do we use on this last page? We use the dark green and the nasty green. So I think I'll use the small plants. I'm going to use small plants. Yeah, I need to start another washy fucker bucket. I actually haven't gotten rid of the last washy fucker bucket, to be honest. Gotta go to dinner. Will you stay on the channel after you? Oh, you'll stay on your channel. No, wait, what? I'm so confused. Will this stay on your channel? Yes, it will. Okay, I can read. Ha 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 ha. It will stay up here. I might change the title of it or something, but it'll still be here. So it's been months. Yeah, I know. But you see, okay, so actually what happened is that we had planned a kind of like Wellington bullet journalist meetup thing, and we had like pretty good interest for it. So I was going to take the washi tape bucket over to that, but at the last minute we had to change the location, and I'm not sure if this is the reason that like nobody showed up or what, but yeah, it was myself. I went, doy. As one of the organizers, that makes sense. And I had Monica go, which was cool because got to like meet her for realsies. And we had a friend from Christchurch who showed up because like we organized it to be that weekend so that they could actually come. And then Rachel came because she's the bestie, so she has to come. She's forced into it even if she didn't want to. So I took all of my washi tapes along to that, expecting to be able to like kind of give some of them away while I was there. But then nobody showed up. Like nobody else came. And I was like, oh, I thought we had a pretty good like, list of people who said they were keen. And then they didn't want to be there, which was sad. Yeah, it was Tammy. Tammy was the one from Christchurch. Well, I mean, she still is the one from Christchurch. But yeah, then nobody else came along, so I didn't get to offload my washi tape onto the other people. Can you guys see? Is that like, do I need to turn a light on or something? I don't think that helped, did it? Okay, I'm gonna attempt to put this light on and see if that helps. Does that actually change anything? I think it kind of looks the same, so I think I might just turn it off. It doesn't seem super necessary. Oh gosh, if I can reach it. Yeah, it barely changes stuff. Creak. My noisy light. There we go. Yeah, it was a bit of a shame, but we had a really good time anyway, so it was really, really enjoyable. I want to go and meet my American friends. I want to go and meet our American community members one day and come over to the US and do like a little like meet the Bujo fam tour. It would be fun. Oh, it's okay. That's fine. I mean, like, we'll have another one. Maybe we'll just do like a proper like Bujo Wednesday for Wellington. And they can all just come to my place because then if they don't show up, at least I'll still be home. Where in America? All the places. I have no idea. I mean, the one place that I know that I want to go in America, like the one that is like top of the bucket list, is Cleveland. Only because Craftinated, Erica sent me a video about Cleveland, and now I just want to go because it was like this really like badly made promo video for Cleveland, and I just love it so much. I'm like, yep, I want to go to Cleveland. Arizona is hot. Yeah, Arizona sounds hot. Like a lot of places in the US sound pretty hot right now. I'm just like, that's so hot right now, but in a not so good way. No, I need to go to Ohio. Ohio, Cleveland. Cleveland! 43 people have fled the earth because they grew up in Ohio. That's really unfortunate. Like, literally, I just want to go because of the promo video. It's a terrible promo video and it's so funny. Excellent. But I know that Erica really wants to go back to Alaska, so I also would really love to go to Alaska. I'm like totally team Ohio. I think Ohio is great. I've never been to Ohio, but I would like to go to Ohio. Not in the winter. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find the like Cleveland. I can't even spell Cleveland. Badly made promo. So then I can. There we go. Hastily made. That's the one it's called. Hastily made Cleveland tourism video. There we go. You guys can go watch it at some point because it's funny as heck and I love it. I don't even think it's that long. Let's see. How long is the video actually? The video is approximately 53 seconds. There we go. You have 53 seconds starting now to go watch the Cleveland hastily made video. I will be here when you get back. Cleveland. Okay, so date. You travel as far as DC? I don't know what anything in America is, honestly. Like, I know that California is on the west. The west, yep. And New York is on the east. And Texas is down the bottom in the middle. Yeah. Cassandra, you watched it. Yay. It's so bad. And I love it so much. And now I just like want to go to Cleveland, and it's all because of that bad video. Like, it makes me so happy. They made a number 2 as well. It's so good. Anyways, Cleveland. But yeah. Like, I have absolutely no idea what is actually in Cleveland or like anything at all about Ohio, but I want to go because of that video. Let's see. I'm gonna go look up and see if we can find like some like a therapy notes bullet journal layout that somebody else has done, because I haven't been to therapy, so I'm not sure how people would set it up. And you know, if we were doing this for ideas, we would like to give people ideas that they could actually use. Let's see. Open image in new tab. I mean, I don't necessarily need it to be like, you know, this is the layout you should use, but just like a general idea. You know, let's see. I found one, but it's in German, something like that. So that's not helpful. Alrighty. Let's see. Where used to be industry. Yeah. Wah wah. A Bujo cruise. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think it'd be great. I want to do like a Bujo tour kind of thing and go around. Like I would plan out a route to go around like the entire of the US and then do like Bujo. I do like a podcast. Yeah. So it'd be like, we'd interview different bullet journalists that are either like, you know, bigger in the community or smaller in the community or like whatever. And we'd like get their insights into the bullet journal system and their productivity and how they're using it for like mental clarity and all of that kind of stuff. And it'll be really awesome. But I'm not going to be able to fund that. I don't quite have enough money for that just yet. Maybe I can get like Ryder Carroll to sponsor me. I doubt it, but it would be a bit of fun. All right. I am looking for something. So the next part is a daily, weekly, monthly review. So I can probably put that here. So summary, things to remember, tough stuff, and for next time. That's what this layout has. So I'm gonna go with that. So summary, and then we can do like a halfway through, and then we'll just like have it in 4 sections. That seems reasonable. 12. We need to save this layout as an inspiration one. If you want to put them on the Discord, I am totally fine with that. I mean, it's always good for people to have multiple ideas for how to set things up so that they can find ways that work for them, for sure. Squeeze me. Tough stuff. Things to remember. Okay, so. And for next time. There we go. Road trip and train rides. Oh, awesome. That'd be cool. Yeah. So like a summary of the things you guys chatted about. And then I'll just put that there. Things to remember. Four. And then tough stuff. Yeah. Because like I said, I haven't been to therapy myself, so I'm not too sure what would actually be helpful for people. So I've found a couple of layouts that use this kind of similar breakdown. So I'm like, alrighty, well, if a couple of people are using it, then possibly it would be helpful. No, nobody wants your adult dating site. But I mean, like, good for you for trying to advertise stuff, but nobody wants that. No. All of this. Gotta press like every single button. Oh dear. How do I... Did that work? Is that gone? Are they all gone now? I don't know how to remove them all. I hope that they're gone. But yeah. Let's see. I think taking notes during the review would be distracting. Yeah, I think it's like a summary for like after the fact. I think is the idea there. It's like you kind of summarize it later. But remember, I walked down from my therapist. Yeah, don't remember what she told me to work on. Reported and blocked. Best we can do. Yeah, I think I hid them from the channel, so I don't know if they necessarily get deleted, but hopefully. Oh, there we go. It's time to whack a bot. Bam! Yeah. I swear, like, every video I put up gets at least 2, usually 3 of those, like, trending adult XYZ. Click this link to rah, rah, rah. I'm like, yeah, how about no? How about we don't do that? That sounds like something we don't want to do. But I don't have a solid way to get rid of them just yet. I'm going to put some dots here because we like dots. Dots are cute. Little decoration dots. Decorative dots. A little bit of cute stuff. There we go. Having on Planning with K stream. She just had to keep blocking them. Ugh. Yeah, I hope that they don't come back. That would be nice. Let's see. YouTube Google needs to do better. Yeah, I don't know. It's especially because I'm like, all of the comments are kind of the same, so I swear there should be a way to block it out better, but shrug. Yeah. Oh dear. Let's see. Cool. Because if the user's message gets hidden, yeah, they heard me, right? Do you guys see their like name still pop up, or I'm not too sure, because obviously, like, when I'm hiding them, it's because I am my own channel person or whatnot. You can still see their name. Okay. They just keep changing their accounts. Yeah, that's a bit lame. I mean, I don't understand. like, if I'm completely honest. If anybody wants to volunteer to be, I don't know, like, upgraded to moderator for the rest of the stream, I would love to hear from you, because then I can actually continue to work on my journal. That would be great. There we go. Because, yeah, I trust the rest of you guys. You guys know what you're doing. You understand what is not appropriate for my stream. There we go. You want to abuse your power? Oh, excellent. Thank you for putting one in there for us. Yay. Also, if there's anybody on here who hasn't joined our Discord and wants to, there should be, in theory, a link in the description. We would love to have you there. Sometimes we get to have, like, hangouts together, like, kind of little community journals where, like, you know, we're all on a kind of call or video chat or whatever. But yeah, if I report them, they go away on my side, but not for everybody's. Okay, because I reported the first one and then I hid them from the channel. So I'm hoping that in hiding they go away, but big shrug. All right, we've got our therapy notes idea down. You want to share a great dating website with all of us? I know, guys. Yeah. Bullet journal is looking for love. XYZ ABC 1 2 3. There we go. So we've got the therapy note section, which means we only have 6 more things to set up. So this one is review and reflections. There we go. So many Discord channels that you already forget to keep up with. Yeah, no fair. I only keep up with my one. to be fair. I'm part of, I think, 2 other ones, but I have them both muted. Which is so friendly of me to say. This is your timely reminder that if you're drinking water, you should make sure you're hydrated. Tink. Yeah, we're very much, like, keen to have all the people, like, just come be part of the happy team. We're pretty chill over there. You don't have to be, like, super talkative. You don't have to get involved. You're more than welcome to just kind of lurk around. Just drop in when you want. It's all good. You slam a shot for every tink. A shot of water. Yeah, hydration station. All right. Do you get a bathroom reminder for all this water you're drinking? Yeah, I think we need that too. Well, yeah, we'll have a bio break in approximately 40 minutes, so you have to hold it until then. Of course, you are more than welcome to go to the bathroom at any point in time. I am not restricting you from doing that. Let's see, what am I actually looking for? So we're doing a reviews and reflections thing, so I'm probably going to start with a, like, kind of explanatory note. Can be daily, weekly, monthly, etc. Using etc. because you ran out of ideas, not because there are actually, like, more that you didn't want to list. Lol. Oh, I like your idea that I don't withhold bathroom breaks. In my class, because people would abuse the bathroom break thing, you got 1 a year. And it was completely your choice as to when you used it, but it was more so about the idea of, like, for our kids who, anytime they were feeling, like, I don't know, uninspired by a lesson, say, they're like, oh, can I go to the bathroom? Like, you don't really need to go. You just want to go for a walk so you're not here. Like, if you want to go for a walk, like, you can tell me that. But I'm like, not going to have you lie to my face about going to the bathroom. And there are no secret words to wait for, so you are more than welcome to take the bathroom break. Yes. So, like, you know, the choice of when you take your bathroom break, completely up to you. It was a very not so much enforced rule, but it's like, yeah, you get 1 official bathroom break a year. Use it wisely. Yeah. The bathroom leisure walkers, yeah. And we take like things like brain breaks kind of a thing. So it's like, alrighty guys, you know, it's the middle of the double period or whatever. So you want to get up, stretch your legs, go for a run, that kind of thing. I always loved it when they'd come into class and be like, oh, I'm cold. I'm like, do you want to go for a run? So of course some of them would take me up on the idea. So I'm like, okay, this is your running route. You have to come like out the door, go to the left, down the stairs, across the front of the school, back up this staircase, or I'm going to time you and go. And then they'd go, and the rest of us would like get set up for the lesson. it was a bit of fun. Can we daily, weekly, monthly, etc. What type of reflection are we gonna set up? We might set up a hypothetical monthly one, possibly. I think I wrote down some notes for this. Let's go find some notes. There we go. So, I don't know. I feel like reflection is almost like a dirty word. I think especially because it's not necessarily done in a way that is helpful. I find like a lot of the time, whenever we'd say to our kids, like, oh, you know, it's time to do a reflection about X, Y, Z, you get the big kind of groan, like, oh, reflection. But it's one of those things that, like, if you do it properly and if you're doing it with intention, it is a really, really powerful tool. So I am team reflection. Let's see. Okay. So we might do this with this one. And some dots. Ooh. Yay for quitting. Yay. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is also tricky to fit this into the bottom section because that's usually I would use a full page for a review or reflection, but here we are. There we go. I think that also because we have like an entire another video on like at least monthly reflections, we don't need to put too much into this, which is cool. I feel like I want a decoration sticker, but I also think that I've used most of them up. Where? There we go. We'll use these tiny stickers. Tiny, like very small, tiny stickers. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Husband said we can give up smoking, we can have another baby. Quit in May and pregnant in June. Wow. Oh, that's impressive turnaround. There we go. The train is moving. We're getting things done. Oh, no. I have none of it. Get out. And just pizza. Oh, yum. Have a good time. Thank you for being here while you were. There we go. I am up to the next one. Alrighty, so the next one is a... How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so because we only have 5 left, I'm going to put them all on this spread, which means I need to probably I need to pre-plan where I want my stuff to go so that we actually have enough space for all the things. So journaling, questions. Okay, we're going to have to open that because I've got a sample for that one. So some of these ideas that I have, I've saved like examples of layouts that I found when I was doing my research for them, just so then I can actually kind of understand the idea note that I wrote for myself. Because a lot of the time when I make these ideas videos, I'll start by writing out a full list of all the ideas first, kind of like a brain dump of the ideas for all the pages. And then I will have to go and like order them in a way that actually makes sense, because I don't like to have unordered videos, if that makes sense. So I try and put the pages in a logical order, so that then when I come to do like time cards and things like that, it's just a little bit easier for people to say like, oh, I want to look at all of the layouts related to XYZ. So, you know. So for that, I kind of like write out all the ideas, put them in the order I want. But a lot of the time when I write the idea down, I'm not necessarily going to be able to remember what I meant by that thing. So one of the ones I've got here is the idea of like questions to ask when feeling awful. And I'm like, okay, rather than me thinking up a whole bunch of ideas for that, I have gotten that idea from somewhere else. So I'll just put the link in so that then I know where to go back to refer to that. Makes it a little bit easier. So let's see. We have, I guess that's why we go here. Prompts, questions, journals. Questions is going to take up 16. I can possibly make it take up less though, because I don't think it needs quite as much space as it's been given there. Okay, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so 3 on that page and then 2 on the other. Sound good. What decoration do we want to do here? So we've done side banners for a couple pages now. So I think we're probably going to do a top and a bottom. Make it a little easier. Make it a little easier for ourselves. The sun is starting to come into my room and it's making my back very warm. I don't like it. I wonder if it's the same for you guys. I would always rather be too cold than too hot. Because like when you're too hot, there's only so much you can do. There's only so many layers you can take off before it's like, okay, put it away, calm down. But if I'm too cold, it's like, just put on another layer. Just put on the yeah. Oh, okay. It's poll time. Fine. We'll do that. I love polls. Polls just are fun. Alrighty. Would you rather be too cold or too hot? Ask the community. I cannot stand the heat. I am very much would always rather be too cold, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. I also feel like there's possibly a tendency for people's opinions about this to change depending on the time of year. So if you're like currently, living it up in the heat, quote, quote, but heat isn't really your jam, then you'd be like, absolutely not. 3000% don't want to be here. I put that on the wrong angle. This is the tape that I think I like the best out of the set. I think that the dark green is really pretty. I'm very tempted to go turn the AC on, and technically speaking, it is winter here. Like, technically. Actually, no. Lie. It's the second day of spring. Haha. Justified. I'm gonna go turn the cooler on. Yes. Chill me with your goodness. Also gonna possibly drop the blind and see if that is still okay for you guys, because this limits the amount of sun coming in from me. Hopefully that's still okay for you. There we go. I mean, I could take my jumper off. Like, that might help. But I don't want to. So I'll leave it on for a bit more, but I might end up taking it off because it is warm. I think that not wanting to take my jumper off totally stems from like a personal insecurity about like showing my arms. And yes, that's a me problem. And yes, I know my arms are fine, but you know, I don't like them so much, so I don't show them off very often. There you go. Trim that off. Oh my god, 42 degrees Celsius? No, I'm done. 43 degrees? Oh, no. No. I do worry about the climate and the extreme weather patterns that we have been experiencing. It does not fill me with the joy. Yeah. Bucket one thing. Yeah. Hiding my arms. Put that on the fucking bucket. Yeah. The let it go list. So that's a green up here. And then I think we'll do... Wait, didn't I literally just say that I was going to do a top and bottom? Like, I did say that, right? Play it back. Don't bother going back. Not that you can if you're here on the live. Wah, wah. It's fine. I don't mind. But now I feel like I need to put the 1, 2, 3 here because I'll have more vertical space. I'm going to have to consult my list. Alas. How frustrating. So... that one needs to be 2. That makes sense. And then questions, journaling stuff. So in that case, whatever. I'll figure it out. Yeah, you guys seem to be very much... you'd rather be too cold. I get you. I understand you. Did we do little leaves there? Yeah, we did little leaves. So we'll do big leaves here. Possible storm. Oh my god. I'm about to get a cooler summer here on the east coast of Australia. That's exciting. I mean, no. Go away. Nobody wants to be part of your dating site. Thank you. Yeah, you'd think that they could do a better job with that. Maybe I just need to go into my whatchamacallit. What's the thing called? I know what it's called. It's the... in the studio version of YouTube, you can block certain things from coming up in your comments. And I'm not too sure if it applies to live chat as well. I feel like I need to go view the deleted message to see what I could... I mean, it's just heart emojis. And just... I don't even... Yeah. Man face, thumbs up. Heart, man face, heart. Heart, male sign, man face, thumbs up. Like, yeah, go away. Go away with that shit. Oh, well. Clink. Yeah. I also think it's just kind of unfortunate, because obviously if you're doing a live stream, having a conversation about something or whatever, it just interrupts the flow of conversation unnecessarily. And I think that's the part that obviously there are multiple parts to bother about, and like maybe about it. Words, English, not really. But that kind of irks me. It's just like, you're not allowing our creators to build their community and stuff and like have nice moments with the viewership, the viewing base, because they have to go and deal with that kind of crap. And also it means that, like, if you don't have somebody there to deal with the messages, you also have to, like, pause what you're doing to go and deal with them as well, which is lame. Sad for us. We've got one here. I don't think I'll put one on the top because, again, I'm probably going to do the breakdown of 3 on this page, and I want to have good vertical space. I don't want to take it up by putting in a whole bunch of washi. So I might map out all of my headers first and then put everything else in. So then at least I don't have to keep referring back to my list. Stay plan. Alrighty. And then 3 ways forward. Nice. Yeah, the mega fire. Oh gosh. Yeah. Go. And then channeling prompts. For mental wellness. Let's see. Something I've been kind of toying with the idea of is pre-setting up year-long challenges for next year. So like pre-setting up a like journal a day kind of challenge, or pre-setting up a doodle a day challenge, or pre-setting up a like make 1 page per week kind of challenge. I thought it would be kind of fun. I haven't obviously done it, but I think it'd be kind of cool to have them like ready to go at the start of the year so that people could opt in for it and it would be fun. But I'm just musing with it. Very much one of those things that like I'll start working on it and then I'll get distracted and work on something else and then I'll get distracted by something else and work on that other thing. I am going to write out the journaling prompts from excuse me. Is it a drink break reminder? Oh my god, I missed our drink break reminder. Apologies. You guys are 2 minutes overdue for your hydration break. Please make sure to hydrate. Tink. But yes, I am going to, I think, write down the journaling prompts that we had from last month. Yeah, I'll just write those out. Nice and easy. Oh, I could just print them off. That's such a smarter idea. Oh my god, why are you so smart? The only issue is that it's purple. So, does a Patreon only still have 1 tier? Oh, it doesn't. It has 5 tiers. So we have, what do we call them? Because I know that the first one's called Team Tiny Wins because I thought that was cute. So we've got Team Tiny Wins, and we have Team Slow and Steady. We have Team Progress Over Perfection. We have Team In It to Win It, and Team Moments That Matter. Yay! 5 tiers. I do technically have a 6th tier that's just sitting there, but it has not been released yet. But I'm hoping that I can possibly release it either before the end of this year or like at the start of next year. Probably hoping to release it around like November-ish. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to print these off because it just saves me time writing them all out. So we're going to crop off the thing that says JC journaling prompt because that is in purple and that's not really the business. And then we're going to review how much space we actually have. So we've got 12 centimeters across. This is currently at 11.52, so we can just make that 12. And then we can just print it, and then we can stick that in as an idea. Nice and easy. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. There we go. And the printer will do its thing. I hate my printer though, honestly. It sucks. Like, I don't know what it is, but like anytime I have an HP printer, it's just not good. I like love and appreciation to anybody who gets an HP printer and actually works, but mine consistently have been awful. Sweet, nice and easy. So we have the little printing prompts, and we're probably not going to be able to fit all. Well, we might be able to fit all of them. The opposite problem with printers that you have like just good printers. I wish I had a good printer. Laser or an EcoTank printer. Nice. Yeah. I don't know, because I've previously, I think I've had 2 or 3 different HP printers, and they have all not been the business for me. I do like how these print off though. I think they're quite cute. Like, you know, just the little journaling prompt list, and then you just like do 1 a day kind of a thing. I've cut off 26 because this was a 31-day one, so we had the kind of title banner down the side here, and then the 26th day there, but it's fine. Nobody will notice. Use a brother printer. Brother! I've actually noticed that I call my brother more than I call him Matthew. Does anybody else have that? Like, they call their siblings like brother or sister rather than by their name? I don't think that it's common, but it might be more common than I assume. Project Runway. I haven't seen Project Runway. This is going to be tight, but I'm sticking it in. August journal promo list. Put a tip in. Yeah. I love tip-ins. I think tip-ins are great. Oh, I'm so glad that you like the August journaling prompts. Yeah, I don't have a September one because what happens is that each month my patrons get to vote on what type of challenge we do. And I usually take like the top 2, sometimes possibly the top 3 in terms of voted upon options. And I think the thing with the journaling prompts is that I am very intentional about what I put onto that list. Like, I always want to make them helpful. I don't want them to be like, I don't know what the word is for it. I don't want them to be like, I don't know, what's a way of saying this nicely? Like namby-pamby, waffly, kind of like nothing journal prompts. I want them to be like reflective and actionable, and I know that the journaling prompts don't have to be that way. It's just that that's kind of what I want mine to be. So, I mean, if you're asking the right questions, then you can often come to better answers. And it's that idea of asking like open-ended questions for yourself and things like that, and of others, to get like proper feedback. Yeah. I'm glad that they were helpful. I'm very, very pleased to hear this. Yes. Looked up a list of 101 prompts on Pinterest and split them up over the months. Nice. Yeah. 4 brothers usually refer to me as sis, so I'm their sister. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I call brother. Brother! Actually, I more often call him brother! Because I think it was in, like, some silly, like, animated, like, what's the thing called where they, like, make a parody? Yeah, parody. There we go. Nice. Yeah, 101 list of prompts. Nice and easy. Because then it's effectively, like, 2 a week, roughly, eh? Roughly. Because this is the second month that I've done journaling prompts. And I also don't like to double dip. And I know that's not necessary. Like, you can double dip on prompts and stuff. because, you know, give it a long enough amount of time, sometimes your answers to things change. But I do still try to make them unique and useful. There we go. But look at how easy that was. I didn't have to write them out myself. They're just on the list and in the book, looking cute. I am pleased. Oh, scratch my ring. I'm not used to wearing it. This is only the second day that I've worn it. Cute. That's looking swell. Yeah. Now, what else do we want? Oh, this guy back. And we were going to write all of our titles out at once, but then we got distracted, and it didn't happen. Let's see. Yeah, do the same thing for a doodle challenge. You know, doing a doodle as much as journal entry. Yeah. Aw, thanks for being here, Britta. I hope you sleep well. What was this? I don't remember. I do not recall. So we've done those two. Questions to ask when feeling awful. When feeling awful. There we go. And I will say that, like, you know, we've been here for an hour and 50-ish minutes now. I mean, if you've been here for the start, I have been here from the start, obviously. It's been really good just kind of like getting to focus on one thing, because this makes me, it like forces me to focus on one thing. Like, you know, we take little kind of brain breaks every so often and stuff like that, but it's not me scrolling through social media for 20 minutes because I needed to check my phone for something, say. So hopefully you guys have been getting value out of this too. If you have, you know, and you want to do more of these, like give the video a like, so then at least I know, you know, that's the kind of like positive feedback that I need to let me know that you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff. So questions to ask. I kind of want to use my stickers. Because I'm like, I'm not going to use these for a monthly kit, so I could just use them now. How many do I have over there? I have like 27. I'm like, oh, pretty cute though. I'm going to do it. I'm going to use them. You know, I get a lot of, it's not like necessarily, it kind of is. I'm going to call it sticker anxiety. You know, when you like hold on to stickers because you're like, oh, but what if I want to use it for like something special one day? I'm very much that way inclined with stickers. Like I'll just hang on to them indefinitely because I haven't found the perfect use for them yet. I feel like these ones, they're a little bit too big to put right next to each other though, so I'm going to have to space them out. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy hanging out. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a bit nice, you know, hang out with some peeps who are like, you know, like we said, like-minded individuals, just working in our journals or just hanging out in the chat or just like, you know, going about your business, but like with some background noise kind of thing, listening to the beautiful monotony of my voice or whatever. No, does anybody watch these on mute? I don't think I can ask that question though because they won't hear the question. I'm just going to put down 10. I think that's a reasonable number. There we go. 6.5. I do very much like the stickers in this kit. I will say though that these ones feel more kind of like tealy. Yeah. Like lives, my favorite people. Yeah. Get to chat, interact with people. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice. And I hope that people on the replay get value as well. Like, you know, obviously they don't have the interaction that you guys are having in the chat at this very point in time. You know, at 3:44 p.m. New Zealand time on the 2nd of September. But yeah, I hope that they can still get value from it, even if it's just background noise for them. Here we go. Such cute stickers. I just realized to myself, you were supposed to fit 3 ideas on this page. Those other 2 ideas are going to have to be pretty tight, my friend, because you have taken up a little bit of space here. Yeah, so that was 9:45 here on the 1st. Yeah, the future is just great. You know, we're just living it up. Excellent work. I got a message from my old boss, but I'm going to ignore it for now because I'm hanging out with you fine folk. You know, it's not bad. It's sunny today here. It's warm, but the cooler is doing its magic. So it is slowly cooling down, and I'm less of an overheated mess, which is nice. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 10. Yeah, probably same as the past. Nothing's different. Yeah, probably. To be fair, to be honest. Excuse me. Am I hydrated? Good question. So, okay, guys, the bio break is going to be in 5 minutes. You can hold on. Have I eaten in the past 3 hours? Vogel and I were very lucky because we went out for dinner last night to a place which is an all-you-can-eat. And typically all-you-can-eat places, they don't let you take doggy bags, you know, because that would just be ridiculous. But we had some leftovers, like, because we just were so full by the end of it. It was obvious that we'd obviously, like, started the items that were on our plate. And the manager was really nice to let us take some of the food home. So we got to have leftovers for lunch, which was quite tasty. Have I eaten in the past 3 hours? Have I showered in the past 3 days? And I mean, these questions aren't meant as like a judgmental thing. They're just there to, like, you know, check in with yourself, you know. If you're not feeling too good, or feeling too crash hot, like, some ways to possibly identify why. Have I stretched my legs today? I know I mentioned it in a previous live stream, but I really want to do a 12-hour live stream. like a 12-hour, like, can we set up a full journal for either like 6 months or a year or whatever? Probably more realistically 6 months, but whatever. Can we set up a full journal in 12 hours and do it on a live stream? I think it'd be a lot of fun. I just need to get my my live setup, quote, to a point where I feel like I could do that. I feel like this isn't too bad, though, because I know it's an interesting angle, but have you guys been finding it okay? I mean, I think it's more about the interaction rather than actually necessarily seeing what I'm doing, but, you know, I mean, I'm interested in that kind of thing. Have I stretched my legs today? Where was I? Have I said something nice today? Put them in your journal. Just like, yeah. Aww. Because it's around 10 next year. Yeah. It gives plenty of time to block out that time. Grab the snacks and settle in. Yeah, exactly. It'll be awesome. I will let you know if we're gonna do it. I mean, technically speaking, it is on my content calendar at the moment because I do low-key want to do it this year. Like, I think it'd be really fun to set up our next giveaway journal because we didn't get to do a giveaway journal this half of the year because at the time that I would have been setting it up, I had the flu. So, like, I couldn't. And then by that point, like, after that, the train was moving, so we just didn't get around to it. So it's currently scheduled in my like content calendar for the I don't know, sometime in November or something like that. But whether it actually happens, question mark. But I will let you know. And yes, you'll have to grab snacks, settle in, grab your planners. It'll be a super good time. I'm hoping that we can make it happen. It'll be fun. What's the next question? I gotten dressed today. Okay, we did just hit the 2-hour mark, which means I think it is an official bathroom break time. Now is the bathroom break. And I will also be partaking in this, so I will see you soon. I'm back. But I'm just going to keep writing in my questions. So, have I gotten dressed today? And I figured, like, with the 12-hour live, the idea of this is that I'd probably have to do it through some particular type of streaming software so that I could kind of like preload videos into it so that then I could have, say, maybe like a 15-minute video or something run in the middle or at set times, just so I can have like a snack break, because going 12 hours without food would make for a very grumpy Jess, and nobody wants to watch a grumpy Jess. Let's see, 8. Have I changed my medication in the past couple of weeks? And also remember that, like, any of the setups we're doing here today, they are going to be in the video that we have on Sunday. We're just setting them up today. So we're going to have like a proper kind of flip through and explanation of the spreads in that Sunday video. Have I changed? Here we go. And something that I'm looking forward to tonight is that Bogle and I are going to have what we call like a game social, which is effectively, we don't necessarily play the same game, but we're just kind of in the same space playing our own games. And, you know, you're just kind of hanging out today, just like just playing some games together, but not necessarily together. Do you ever put on makeup to feel better? I really do, because it makes my eyes so red. I don't necessarily put it on to feel better. I'll sometimes put it on if I'm just feeling like I don't want to necessarily have my like a la naturelle face on camera. Or I'll sometimes put it on if I'm going out somewhere special. I guess maybe to make myself feel better. Like, because most of the time when I go out, I just don't put makeup on. Like, anytime I go to school, I just wouldn't wear makeup, because it would just like, it's too much effort to put it on and then like too much effort to take it off when I come home, because I'm very bad at actually remembering to, you know, do face care before bed. Yeah. I find that it doesn't necessarily make my eyes irritated, but you might, I'm not too sure why they're making your eyes so red or sore. Maybe it could possibly be technique, or it could possibly be the makeup itself, like if it's something that irritates your skin or something like that. So maybe if you wanted to, you could look into like, I don't know what the word is, like sensitive skin makeup. Question mark. I said, do I feel? I hope I don't feel. That's sad. Do I feel ineffective? Sometimes, yeah, I do. What's this, like, you know, the I don't know if you guys have heard of it. There's like a list of questions that they set up so that, like, you know, if you were talking to a stranger, and if you answered these questions with a stranger, you'd have like a much deeper kind of sense of connection with them. I think they call them the, like, you know, the 25 questions or something to make you fall in love or something like that. I really want to get my hands on that list and like answer those questions. Not necessarily in a public format, but just in general. Thanks for being here, Danielle. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy work tomorrow. Is the temperature off? Always. Now I can hear Vogel closing his curtain. There we go. So, we have 2 more ideas that we need to fit onto this page. And I need to go remember what they are so that then I can actually make sure that they do fit. Because I would realistically like to fit them all on here. It's very nice finishing an ideas video on this page rather than having to flip it over to this one. Because it means that whatever the next ideas video is, like, you can see those ones. Like, yeah, I try. You know it'll be enjoyable. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it is as painless as it can be. Okay, so we have journaling. Positives. There we go. And I think I want to use stickers for this one because I like using stickers. Where did I put them? Oh, there. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're okay. We know where things are on our desk. She lied. So rude. See, look, this is the thing. I don't use the one that looks like this all that much. So now I've just got a bunch of blank spaces. I do like these stickers though. You started your new job last month. That's exciting. Technically, I started mine last month too, kind of, question mark. Do I want to use these ones? I'm gonna try and use these ones here, and I'm gonna see if I can cut them up in a way that allows me to stick things into the corners. So we're just gonna put you there, my fair weather friend. And you just make it like a cute little kind of border. And then we'll see about cutting the other ones off. Okay, we need senior craft knife. Looking for work on since 2012. Well, hey, that's awesome. No, that's really cool then. I am glad that you are in a place of employment now. Yay. I know we were having a discussion in the Discord the other day about employment, and about different resources that people would recommend or were recommending for various things. I suck at interviews. I'm just not good at being interviewed. I'm also not good at tests. Like, I get a lot of test anxiety, and I think that that's the same thing. Like, I feel like an interview is a test. Here we go. We're gonna cut away the excess here because that's nasty. It's not nasty. It's just like overlapping my washi, and I don't want it to. There we go. That's cute. And we'll put it up here too. We'll do kind of like some little corners. Just kind of cute. Kind of cute. There we go. And she says pressing it really down quite hard and making a mess. Are we looking for a teaching job next school year? Oh, cool. That's exciting too. I think that teaching is a very tough but very rewarding profession. Like, it can be, you know. I mean, I also feel like as long as you're not trying to start and run a YouTube channel at the same time, could be a lot more manageable than I made it. Because yeah, I couldn't do both, but I do reckon, and I've already kind of started to notice it. Like, I miss my students. I do. I miss getting to interact with them and being part of the learning journey for them. I like, and I think that's why I kind of stuck with it as long as I did. Like, along with just not feeling like my channel was at a point where I could quit. Because I mean, we can't remember where we were going with this because I got distracted. Yeah, I think that if I hadn't been trying to build a channel at the same time, I probably would have been able to stick with teaching a lot longer than I did. But yeah, oh well. Thank you, Jennifer. We have a lot of Jennifers too. We have like a fleet of Debs and a fleet of Jennifers. It's very exciting. Oh, I'm glad that, like, the stuff we're putting out here is inspiring you. I always say we, and it's just me. Like, the royal we, is that what they call it? Like, me, myself, and I. I could tutor kids on the side, yeah. I could set something up like that. It's just more like finding, I guess, the time for it. Because I do want to be able to still dedicate time to what I'm doing here because I enjoy it. What's working? Not working. There. We got some titles in. That's one cute. The Where's You and Leaf, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I still haven't eaten Leaf. Like, they're still just chilling in my bag, especially because I don't really leave the house now. So I have less of a need for a emergency packet of tomato sauce. Oh, cool. Nah, physical education and coaching. They seem very like, what's it, like hand in hand, marriage kind of thing. Because I used to be a netball coach a very long time ago, like when I was still in high school. And I enjoyed that a lot. I think that's kind of, those kind of things and like tutoring and lab demonstrating and all of that. That's what probably got me into the space of wanting to be a teacher. Because I think that, like, even when I was at high school, I kind of knew that I wanted to be a teacher. Originally, I wanted to be a maths teacher, actually, because I felt like I went through one too many, quote, bad math teacher, or like, just bad math lessons, and been like, there has to be a better way for this. Like, there has to be some kind of way that it can be more enjoyable. And I wanted to be part of that positive experience. But then when it came to actually doing the math papers at uni, I did the like first year ones fine. Did the second year ones, and I'm just like, yeah, nah, I couldn't be bothered taking this up to the level I need to teach to teach this to others. Yeah. Oh, cool. I can't. Okay. I say I can't swim. And like if you throw me in a pool, I'm not going to drown, but I am not going to do a very good job of getting myself anywhere quickly. Good night. Thank you for being here. Yeah. We're making some good progress. I'm just cleaning up my sticker roll because it's annoying me that I've got like all of these little bits on it, which is just another form of procrastination. So put that away. Do your damn work. Actually, we're going to seal this so that then I can't get distracted by it. Yeah. I know. I have like an interesting relationship with swimming because when I was in, well, they call it prep in Australia, or at least in my part of Australia. So like year one, first year of like school as opposed to kindergarten. We had compulsory swimming lessons, and one of the swimming teachers effectively asked me like, quote, told me, you have to swim this lap without taking a breath. Like that's the activity we're doing. And I said to them, I'm like, I can't do that. Like, I don't think I can do that. And they're like, well, you're gonna. And so they effectively held my head under the water and made me swim the lap. And that kind of like just traumatized me and put me off swimming altogether. So I never really learnt to swim properly because I just never really wanted to get back into the pool after that. I mean, I also just I don't like getting into pools that are like, I don't mind getting into pools that have warm water, but I do not like putting my face under in a pool that has warm water because I'm just like, nope, it just feels like this should be a bath, but then there's like way too many people here, so it feels really scody. I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't a great experience. Yeah, put me off swimming. Wasn't good. Yeah. Plus there was the time that like I was in my grandparents' pool and my cousins were over at my grandparents' place at the same time. And like I was swimming around the kind of like deep end of the pool, like, near the side of the pool so that I could kind of hold on because I couldn't like touch the bottom or anything without being fully submerged in the water. But my cousin, who at the time was like 3 or 4 or something, she saw my arms stretched out because like I had my arms stretched out holding onto the side of the pool, and she thought that was like an invitation, so she jumped on my head. And of course I'm like, so I'm trying to hold her up, but that meant that I couldn't hold myself up, so I'm just like, great, we're into this really awesome point where I'm just under the water again and don't want to be. Yeah, not good, don't like it, not fun. So I don't mind swimming. I just don't like, there's that. And then I don't actually own bathers or like a swimming kit or togs or anything. So if I'm going swimming, it's fully clothed. Just all of it. I'm like, nah, not for me. Not a swimmer. Oh dear. Alrighty. Feel like I want a sticker for no reason whatsoever, other than probably because I put my stickers away. We're gonna do it. Thank you for being here while you could be, Stephanie. I hope you enjoyed chilling out with us. There we go. Teach yourself to swim because you grew up in Florida. Yeah, ironic because you grew up in Florida. That's funny. There we go. We can put this in here. We'll just trim off the excess. No, put it in straight, you menace. What are you doing? There we go. That's cute. And now we will put this. Oh, it's bedtime for you too. Aw, thanks for being here. I mean, we are wrapping up pretty soon. And, I just need to write some things down here and then we're done. But I'm glad you guys could join us while you could. Because I do understand it is probably pretty late for some people. For me, it's only like, I don't know, 10 past 4 in the afternoon. That's pretty sweet. Cut the top of this one off. And then we will do some faux journaling to focus on positive things. Ooh, that was not straight. See, that's one of the issues that I have with trying to cut stuff with my this guy. What's his name? My craft knife, is that it's like not straight because I curve away from the ruler because I don't want to shave off the side of my ruler, which doesn't help so much, but that's fine. We're all good. Yeah, 2 p.m. there. Yeah, it's always kind of hard trying to find a time that kind of works for everybody. Because obviously you can't, because we live in a world that has 24 hours in a day and people in every time zone. But I really need to clean this. Just like press less hard. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Put some little hearts there. It's Vogel and me. We celebrated our 10-year anniversary yesterday. That's like 10 years since dating, not 10 years of being married, as not married yet, but put some dots because we like dots. Thank you. Yeah. We had a very nice time. We went out for dinner and then we went to mini golf and it was awesome. And I'm going to put a vlog up about it because it was awesome. And I celebrated dinner. I am still here, yeah. Let's see. Where was I going with this? I had a question. I can't remember what the question was, though. It must not be that important. Well, let's remember at our favorite restaurant. Restaurant was a word that I used to have like a lot of trouble with. And like literally right now, I got a little bit worried that I didn't actually spell it right. Smiley face. Oh yeah, 9 years, not too shabby at all. I think the thing that gets me about 10 years is that that's when Rachel and Jason got married. They got married on their 10-year anniversary. And I was just like, oh, what? We're at 10 years now and like we're not married. I'm just like, oh, and I know it's not like a race or like, your timeline doesn't have to match anybody else's. It's pesky that you has no reason for being there. Yeah, restaurant. Yeah. Well, like restaurant, like tur. So I think it was ER. I've finally I've come to terms with the word unnecessary. Like I can spell unnecessary consistently correct now, and I feel very good about that. Words that I can't spell very well, receive and received, I can't. Like I get it wrong every single time. Hands down. Gurg. Favorite restaurant? The manager even let us take some food away. And then we went for mini golf, and it was awesome because it was like a mini golf that was like themed. It was like spooky mini golf, and it was so cool. And it was funny because like I called them up to see if we needed a booking, And they said, oh, you know, typically we do kind of thing. And I was looking at the what's it? The website. I was looking at the website to be like, okay, like there are no bookings for last night, so I'm sure I don't have to book. And I called up just to check. I'm just like, hey, you know, I'm not too sure when dinner's gonna finish. Like, do I actually need a booking, kind of thing? And they're like, oh, you know, when do you want to come, kind of thing. I'm like, I literally just told you I wasn't sure when I'm gonna finish, but okay. And then I was saying, okay, well, if dinner's at 5:30 and then we'll probably be finished by 7, kind of thing. He's like, oh, we have a booking until 5:45. I'm like, that's cool. I want to come after dinner and dinner finishes at 7. Please listen to the sound of my voice. Wah, wah. But it was fine. We got booked in and they were very nice when we got there and we had a very enjoyable time. Go on. Bets in. Who do you think won mini golf? Well, which was awesome. Great evening. I appreciate the faith that you guys have in me. No, I did not win mini golf. I don't have enough chill for mini golf. I'm more like a thwack the ball kind of person in mini golf. Like there was one point where I got it in a plant kind of thing. Like it was like a fake plant and my ball ended up in the fake plant because I like thwacked it so hard. And the plant was like in a decent sized pot as well. So I was like had to manage to bounce it to get up off the ground beyond the level of the pot and like land in the plant. Yeah. So yes, Vogel indeed won mini golf. No, I was the one who got closer to a hole in one. Just saying. I'm a wizard. Not really. Maybe not really a wizard. Okay, so we have a what's working / what's not working list, and we'll put that one in. And that one will have to come to about. Yeah, I'm glad that other people play mini golf the way that I play mini golf, which is just like thwack the ball and hope. Thwack it and hope. Thwack it and hope. Here we go. Clunk, clunk. Put it this way. There we go. I have just realized that I put one down the bottom and that's not going to work. I have to pull that up and then stick it over the top. Creak, creak, creak. The pen is like, let me play the sound of my people. Hit the ball and pray. Yeah, literally, constantly. That is my strategy. Starting bullet journal again has been a while. Always get frustrated and stop. Any suggestions? Oh, that's a good question. What are you getting frustrated by? Are you getting frustrated because it's taking too long or because like the vision in your head isn't translating to the page? Because like I totally understand that. I also totally understand the time taking too long kind of thing. Other reasons for getting frustrated and stopping. Just like, yeah, the vision thing, totally get it. Like when I got my first Archer and Olive journal, I really like I'd heard a lot of good things about using watercolor in them. So I wanted to do a kind of like pastel cloud sky kind of thing, and I thought it was going to be like so cool, and I was like super excited for it. And then everything that I put down on the page just like wasn't working, and I compromised on my vision so many times, and then ended up having to completely scrap the idea and go with something else, which did turn out beautiful. Like it was lovely. I loved it a lot, but it's just wasn't really what I wanted at the start. But yeah, I think that a lot of it comes with like giving yourself a lens of kind of kindness and compassion for yourself and recognizing that like skill building takes time. So there are some things that I know I'm still putting off doing because I know that my level of skill isn't at the place that I need it to be to actually kind of act upon my vision yet, I guess. So any ways that you can do that are probably worthwhile. Anything that you can do to kind of treat yourself with kindness, and not necessarily compromise, because we don't really like to compromise on our vision for things, but any ways that you can get there that are like, cheat ways. Like, for instance, I've become a lot more warm to the idea of using stickers and stuff in my planner. I don't use them very much yet, but I also like, warm to the idea of using washi tape and things like that, because previously I wanted everything to be hand drawn by me, kind of a thing, especially because, when I'm making these layouts, I want people to be able to recreate them, if they have them. And if I was using washi tape, I felt like, well, people can't recreate that because like they won't have it there. And I'm just like, well, that's not, like, they could get it. Like, don't restrict yourself just because you think that it has to be a certain way. Anyways, why I bullet journal at the start of the journal, and I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that idea. I like people taking the time to assess, what they actually want to get out of the tool. Like, because I know for a lot of us, it does become kind of a creative outlet, but if that's not the primary objective, then it doesn't need to be a piece of art. It just needs to function in the way you want it to. And if the creativity element helps you achieve what you want, then sweet. But if it's just distracting you from, actually using your journal the way you want, then it's not the business. I mean, for me, I won't use my planner if I don't think it looks nice. But I don't necessarily have to do something that's like hardcore arty to get to a place where I think it looks nice, if that makes sense. Like, I can use washi and I can use simple colors and simple doodles and stuff like that and still have it look in a way that makes me feel good about it, but doesn't kind of, spend like way too much time just trying to put these things together. I don't know. I feel like that was a rambling answer, but yeah. What's working, what's not working? We're going to go with constructive. Destructive. Yes. Yeah. And I don't think that journaling just has to be like, bullet journaling doesn't have to be one thing either. Like, you don't have to have the like, you don't have to have it just be creativity or just productivity. Like, we're allowed to do both. Yeah, and I'm glad that you enjoy the videos because they're not too hard to recreate. Yay. Yeah, I think that that's the thing. I want to put out ideas that people can still do, but don't look boring AF. if that's the kind of nicest way I can word it. Oh dear. All right, let's see. I am feeling pretty good about this. I think that, do I need to add any color here? Might just add some dividing lines there. Greetings to San Diego. Is San Diego in California? I didn't know that. Again, I'm geographically challenged, but that's exciting. Happy to have you here, Alex. There you go. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not like sad about the boring ones, because again, if it is functioning in the way that you need it to function, then I'm like, heck to the yeah. You use your one pen and, swear off washi tape and decoration and stuff. If it is helping you achieve your primary objective, then I am like, more power to you. But I know, for me, I will not use my planner if I do not think it looks good. Like, the pages that I've set up previously that I didn't like the look of, they just didn't get used. It didn't happen. And my planner's not really going to work out if I'm not using it, It's if I'm setting up this stuff and I'm not using it, then it's just a bit silly, eh? I mean, I'm actually okay. Having said that, now, haha, comes for the but. Like, I also think there's nothing wrong with just trying things that are new and them not working. As long as you kind of allow it to be a moment for yourself to learn about what doesn't work for you. Like, I don't like the idea or like, the general advice that people say, like, only stick with the original method. Like, when you're starting, do it for like 3 months, just bare bones, only what Ryder Carroll put in the book kind of thing. And I understand where that advice comes from because, we don't want people who are new to the system to get overwhelmed. But if I had have done that, I would have quit. I would have found it to be the most fucking boring thing ever. And I wouldn't have stuck with it. I'm very much more of a try all the things, but do it with a lens of kindness and come at it from the idea of like, I'm learning what works for me, not, oh, out of the 10 pages I set up, I only used 2, which means I can't bullet journal and I failed at this. Like, that's not what we're aiming for. You get to have a moment to say like, well, why didn't this work for me? Why is it that this version of a habit tracker didn't work out? Is it because I'm tracking too much? Is it because I'm tracking the wrong things? Is it because the layout's hard to fill in? Like, you're giving yourself information about what does work rather than just drawing a line in the sand and saying like, I failed. Bullet journaling didn't work, kind of a thing. Yeah. So as much as I understand the advice that people give saying like, don't try too much at once, I'm more camp, YOLO, do it, try something. If it doesn't work out, analyze why it didn't. That's better. Have to like the way things look. Otherwise, it's just like, it just wouldn't work. And I mean, okay, we'll just move some stuff because we're going to have a look at this. Because I tried the original, quote, I tried the original system in August. That was what I was having a go at to kind of like, go back to basics, as we say, to give it a go. And I did learn a lot about my planning style throughout this. So I know this is a weird angle to look at it at, but hopefully you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So I wrote down my notes about the bullet journal method. Like, I took some notes about it. I did just yellow and black because that's kind of the color combination they use in the book, and I thought it was kind of on theme. So lots of notes, lots of thoughts that I had about it and things that stuck out as things I needed to write down. And then I got into August and set up August. This is the style of monthly log that Ryder suggests in his book. I cannot. Like, if I don't see these things mapped out as a week view, like, my Monday to Sunday, I can't, in my mind, relate that to real life and real times. This is more like a checklist. I need something in a calendar format. But in doing it, I give myself the opportunity to learn that. It's not failed because I didn't like this or anything. Like, I stuck with this style of layout for like at least the first 6 or something months of doing bullet journaling until I realized that it really just wasn't for me. But, again, learning. I've got my task list. That was fine. It was pretty stock standard, straightforward. My actions list, like, I set it up because I know that the actions list is something that is valuable to me, but I didn't fill it in, and thus it was not valuable to me. Like, if I had populated it at the start of the month like I'm supposed to, then sure, it would have been very useful, but I didn't do that, so it didn't work. But that's not to say that the layout is a failure. It's a learning moment. I learned something about this. Anyways. Alrighty, team. I am probably going to skedoodle now as I've ranted to you about all of this bullet journaling stuff. But hopefully you guys got value from this. Hopefully you enjoyed checking in and doing some planning. If you did do some planning with me today, let me know in the comments what you guys were working on. And, it's fine if you were just here for company. That's all goods too. I'd love to hear about it as well. If you did enjoy this and you got value from it though, give us a thumbs up so that we know that we want to do more of these things in the future. I am so thirsty. I need another cola. And to turn off the cooler because now it's too cold. Anywho, team, I will talk to you next time. For now, goodbye.